Well, good evening, Tiger Nation, and welcome to tonight's doubleheader. We're cutting it close. Had some network issues, but I'm Rob Garrett, joined here by BCHS alum Caden Coombs. Caden, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. We're playing Hancock County in the Lady Tigers in the first game and the Fighting Tigers in the second game. We just got the stream going. Mr. Kennedy's down there doing starting lineups. Caden just rolled in on two wheels. We're good. Yeah, we'll get this done. Starters for Hancock County. Number 1, Carolina Jones, averaging 17.8 a game. Number 23, Jordan Waltrip. Number 11, Izzy Ross. Number 24, Madison Higdon. And number 25, Ansley House. All right. And they're going to cut the lights for the Lady Tigers here. Well, Caden, we were talking before the game, and you were excited to be back. Maybe say it's been a while since you've been up here.
It has been a while since I've been up here. Missed it.
Yeah, well, nothing like starting with, right at the tip-off.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Grimes is going to start. No surprises here for the Lady Tigers lineup. This has been their consistent starting five this season. It'll be Grimes, Reagan Henning, Adeline Mormon, Josie Mitchum, and Rowan Radziewski. They're coming off a big win versus Davis County, 45-42 in Owensboro on Tuesday night. So they've got some positive momentum coming into this district matchup as they look to go 3-0 in district play. It's going to happen very soon. We're with you. We're live. We'll catch up as we go. Thank goodness they turned the lights back on.
Yeah.
Although you might be able to get like a glow-in-the-dark ball, LED court,
Lights behind the backboard.
Yeah, you could do it. Probably not for a KHSAA official event, but, it's possible. All right, Caden, as the Lady Tigers are going to get ready to get things going, we'll, like I said, we'll catch up as we go. I know that the Lady Tigers will expect to win tonight against Hancock County, but it's always in the balance until it's over. As the Lady Tigers first, Henning letting that go. Nice and easy. Good start to the game.
Well, already from past years, it looks like our three-point shooting has increased a little bit. Just coming off rip, shooting a three. That's not what I'm used to seeing, at least.
Well, we do average 24.2% on the season as Radziewski's fouled down low. So it's not really, I would say, a strength of our team. But regardless, a good way to start the game with Henning knocking that three-pointer down. Only her second make of the season. But, hey, district rival, good game to get going. Radziewski 1 for 2. She leads the team at the free throw line, 84.6%. So definitely going to look to knock both of these down, and she does. Get things started. Hancock County trying to get the ball up the floor. Steal by Mitchum. A little long on layup. Grimes a little short on hers.
Well, hopefully next one's good.
Yeah.
This 2-2-1 press here from the Tigers looks like it's disturbing the Hancock County Hornets here.
Yeah, that was a stepping in to take that charge. That was, I believe, yes, it was Waltrip stepping in for that. But, yeah, that press, the Lady Tigers are going to look to do that. They do that a lot. They're doing it now, in fact. It's a strength of theirs, although Hancock County able to get across that time. Mormon sort of shoved to the ground.
Maybe a little extension there on the arm.
Yeah, no good on the jumper from Ross. Grimes into the lane. Henning thought about the same shot. Now we shoot 24% as Grimes gets in for the layup from three, Caden. But we shoot a lot. Coming into the game, we've attempted 95 in 5 games.
That's quite a few.
Yeah, I'm trying to do some quick math here.
That's almost 20.
Yeah.
A little under 23. Is that really 23 is a game?
Yeah. Some more missed layups down low, but the good defense forced that turnover. Carolina Jones is going to stop and pop. Little long. Grimes able to corral it. Thinking about what to do here. Driving in. Little off. And Ross unable to secure the rebound. But, yeah, I mean, the stats don't lie. 3-point field goals attempted, 95 coming into tonight's game. We're 3-2.
Who have we played so far this season?
Well, we had wins on the road versus Davis County and Meade County in the region, one of those in the district. We've played Cloverport. That was our win there. We've had 2 losses for the Lady Tigers this season. This is the first time we've seen them at home. So, but they lost in a tournament setting, like kind of one of those weekend events. Was it Callaway County? Crittenden County that they played. And then, this is in our scramble to get the network to cooperate. My mind was focused on that, and I misplaced my pregame notes. Crittenden County, I knew, yeah, Sacred Heart, state champions last season. That's our first game of the season. So the 2 losses we've had, Crittenden County was close in the Tip-Off Classic, and then Sacred Heart, they won the state last year. So, you know, the team, they're right there, I think, in the region. Owensboro Catholic, of course, they'll have a solid girls team this year. Davis County and Meade County, or Davis County especially, will be solid. But Lady Tigers are going to think once again that this could be a year that they could get it done playing into March. But I'd say, Caden, for you, going back to your time as a high schooler, even then the girls basketball team was probably the most consistently good team in our school.
Yeah. It is, and I mean, a lot of these girls that are playing now played on that team. I mean, there's a lot of experience out on the floor right now, especially, well, not on the floor, but with our starting lineup, there is a lot of consistency.
Now, Mitchum knocked down that three-pointer on the season. That was also her second made 3. Mitchum and Henning knocking down threes. We're 2 for 2. That's 100%. Great pass.
Pick and roll.
Kenley Greenwell's checked in, gets a jump ball. And Razuski checking in. Maybe a quick little coaching nugget. Wait a minute. Mitchum's coming out.
A little confusion.
Yeah, the defense, they'll be pressing every make. Yeah.
We go from a 2-2-1 to a 1-2-2 here.
And it worked. Radziewski out to Grimes. Blocked from behind by Jones. It'll stay here. Flurry of a start from the Lady Tigers, who have put 10 quick points on the board, and they're not going to look to slow down. That's too easy for Radziewski, although she missed that one. That's a good look for her. Double team in the back court. The pressure is high. She's got to get across. Jones just makes it. Down low. 2 points good from Madison Higdon. Good find from Carolina Jones.
Oh. Little drive and lost the ball there on the pass.
Little turnover. Mitchell checking in for Mormon. 10-2. Our software scoreboard, the tried and true doesn't work anymore. I'm trying to figure out a way around that. So we don't have the time on your screen. We'll keep you posted. There's still 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Good pressure there from the Lady Tigers, and it's going to stay here. I have to say, Pep section filled in significantly from the start of the game, or from like 5 minutes before till now. And they're making some noise. Caden, the Pep section's come under some criticism lately for being, the Grayson County boys game of the night, kind of in the deer, like a low point, where Grayson County brought about half the students that we had. It's a good find from Henning to Mitchum, and they sounded 2 times louder, Grayson County that is. And their students would chant at our students, and we would just stand there, just taking it.
Yeah, you can't have that.
No, so Radziewski gets that one to go. I know that, there were probably some conversations had, and they're looking good tonight. It's a good start. As it's now 14-2. Okay, we can finally breathe. And I can say, Caden, what have you been up to since you graduated back in, what was it, 24?
Yep.
Yeah, what have you been doing?
Pretty much just school and working a little bit.
Yes, the folks at home feel very informed now.
I've been going to.
What are you doing these days to sort of keep that academic schooling strong? Like, what are you reading? Are you reading any books? What are you reading? Sorry, that was what I was working towards. I like people that read. What are you reading?
I'm trying to read more.
That's admirable.
It's very inconsistent, but I am trying to read it. Right now, the book I've been going on for probably a couple months, has pretty much since the summer, has been The Pursuit of God by A.W. Tozer.
Okay. Would you recommend that to
I would. It's a really good book.
Readers? Okay.
It's a little bit harder book. It was written, I believe, in the 60s.
Okay.
So the language is very I don't know how to
be careful what you say. We got people that were around in the 1960s listening to this.
Well, the language is a lot more, the way he writes is a lot more
This is different.
It's different. It's different.
Yeah, it's different. Okay, well, we'll talk about that some more maybe later as the game has resumed. And Lady Tigers missing several shots. House working down low, out to Waltrip to Jones for the Lady Hornets, trying to get it into House, and just 3 people around her, don't really know where to go. Kind of forced that into the post. And Waltrip then picks up a foul. Mormon's back. Greenwell and Henning have a seat. And Ava Arms checking into the game for the Lady Tigers. Looking to get some good shots on offense. That's going to be a good one for Radziewski. In and out. Mitchum blocked on the rebound by House. Jones, and now a chance to push past the press. It's 3-on-2. She's going all the way. Maybe could have gone up with that one, Caden.
I think, me personally, I would have. But, who am I?
Well, you're Caden. I think. Last I checked. And we've shared a court a couple times at some graduation events. So, yeah, you probably would have gone up with that one.
I think I lost a couple of those, but that's all right.
That's all right. Win some, lose some. Mitchum into Grimes. Foul on the floor. Just under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. And since we spoke last, both teams are kind of gone into a dry patch from the field. But the quick flourish at the start, that's a good play. Third time lucky for Radziewski from 3-point range.
Yep. Brett County girls back in their 2-2-1 press. May have gotten away with the walk there.
Yeah, it's going to happen. Jones, she's been around. Like, she played, I remember her playing several years with Hancock County, and she's really kind of grown into somebody running this team. 17.8, right at 18 points a game for the Lady Hornets. A little scoop shot, no good. It's going to go back for the home team. Greenwell back in as looks like Grimes is going to come over and have a seat. Lady Tigers staying fresh, staying rotated. Already a sizable lead. Defense there from Ross. Almost. It looked like Radziewski sort of just assumed it was going to go out of bounds. Ross about got to that one. That could have been because Hancock County they're looking for a momentum boost, something to get the positive energy going because the Lady Tigers are coming out to play tonight. Arms to Mormon. Pump fake. Mitchum gets a good look at it.
Pull up.
Knocks that down.
Hop, or would it be a hop step? Jump stop. That's the word I'm looking for. Jump stop. Jumper there.
Jump stop. Some people may call that a hop step.
I think a hop step's a little something different.
Greenwell gets the steal. She's got Mormon breaking to the basket, but unable to connect the dots. Henning checking in, and that is Higdon back in for the Lady Hornets. 19-2, minute 20 to go in the first quarter. Seems like the quarter's gone by pretty fast, but that could have been just how fast we had to start.
That too, yeah.
We started when the lineups were coming out. So we really didn't get to do some pregame stuff. We'll come back on for the boys' game to do that. Waltrip, she's double-teamed, looking to get through. She might have double-dribbled that, and then she fell down.
I didn't see anybody hit the ball out of her hand, personally.
Yeah, but it went out of bounds. I guess it all came out in the wash. As Lady Tigers will retain possession. Closing out the first quarter, 1 minute to go. Ratajkowski bringing it up the floor. It's going to be a foul, just the fourth. Kate, in the high school ranks, we've gone, you know this, but we've gone to the 5 fouls and a quarter free throw situation versus 7.5. 7 fouls and a half. More of a professional basketball look, which I like. I like the 5 1/4, always 2 shots. Greenwell gets the first one to drop in versus the 1 and 1. What's your take on that? You a 1 and 1 guy, or you like the 2 guarantee?
I think I like the 1 and 1. I think it adds, especially late in the game. Sometimes you got to be, as a coach, if you're starting to get down a little bit, like you may want to tell your kids, you don't want them to foul, but if they foul, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, that's a strategy.
And you want to get that foul count a little bit higher, so they're not in the 1-on-1 yet. But if you need them to be, like, say you're down 1.
Oh yeah.
Free throw situation, not much time on the clock. Go ahead and foul them, and foul a bad free throw shooter. That's a good play.
It can be, and it is a strategy. Lady Tigers have made 3 3-pointers this quarter. I bet we've shot 10. So you were wondering about 20 a game. Well, we're on pace for about 40 3-point attempts in this one. Grimes
you miss
all the way.
100% of the shots you don't take.
That's true.
You know who said that?
I've heard that credited to a few people. One of the people that took credit for it, fictional character Michael Scott from The Office. He took that. I'd say a great player, probably originally with the quote there. A great player in their sport, definitely.
Some would say the greatest.
In their sport?
Yeah.
Sure. Stays here. 22-20. Excuse me, 22-2, 20-point differential. Got my numbers ahead of my numbers. Grimes inbounds to Ratajkowski.
You got plenty of time on the clock.
Yep.
Grimes looking up at it.
10 seconds. Tough bucket. Will Hancock County get a shot off? No. And the Lady Tigers set the pace. They're on pace for 96 points here in the game. Will they get there? Never say never. Let's stay here, Caden, because I feel like our conversation potential before the game was hurt. Let's see if we can preview anything to watch for. One, Higdon, the only Lady Hornet on the score sheet. Jones is going to need to look to get going if Hancock County is going to get back in this game. And obviously it's not over. I've seen one of the memorable games that I watched that was not a pleasant one. This is back in the early 2000s, Dallas Mavericks at the Los Angeles Lakers. And the Mavericks, with around 10 minutes to go in the game, got up by 30 and lost the game.
Wow.
So, it can happen. Basketball especially is a game that you can see runs from both teams. And if Jones can put a few shots together for her team, maybe everybody can jump on board and get them back into it. Otherwise, the Lady Tigers are going to run away with this one.
I think it was last year, college basketball, Kentucky versus Gonzaga. I can't remember how much we were down at halftime.
Yeah.
I say we, but, Wildcats.
Yeah, that's a. We'll come back to that in a second. The we. But go ahead.
I want to say they were down. I think it was 18 points at halftime.
Mm-hmm.
Which at halftime, it's a pretty big deficit.
Yeah.
And we came back to win that game. So this year hasn't been as great, but
that's all right. It's still early. Razuski no good, but Mitchum puts that in for a game high 9 points. Ask me about we and team at the next dead ball situation. Like a full timeout, we'll get into that. Jones looking to make something happen, but the defense has been solid. The pressure defense, Jones stepping out for a 3. There you go. That was a tough shot. Off the dribble, she's going left.
Quick.
She's a right-handed shooter dribbling left. Good defense there from Waltrip, and Hancock County keeps the ball. So maybe, we're starting to see the Hancock County settling down. They have to. I know that if I was a student from Hancock County and I came to this game, hearing the other team start chanting, "Start the buses" after the first quarter, that would certainly wake up a little fire. And that's what our students were doing. Jones to House, gets it back. She's working on Henning.
Thought about that step back
She
there.
did.
I was ready for it.
Hen to Higdon. And they're going to get Mormon, I think, right there, Caden, for the foul.
That was a good job catching the ball and then keeping it high. A lot of players who bring it down low, that ball gets stolen.
Yeah, especially if you're tall. Don't bring it down there where somebody can get it. First one good from Higdon. No good on the second. Radziewski bringing it away. Lady Tigers moving quick.
Ball movement.
Yeah, she's open. Rebounds are going the way of the Lady Tigers tonight. They're just offensive, defensive.
Oh, shoot that ball.
Good pass, extra pass from Mormon. How often do you see that, the extra pass rewarded with a made shot? I'd say Fighting Tigers need to check that out and see what just happened there. Mormon had a chance to shoot it. Radziewski open. Mormon makes that extra pass and the shot goes in. I think sometimes our Fighting Tigers can force it a little bit.
Sometimes you got to give up a good shot for a better shot.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that two threes for Radziewski or that?
Yeah, two.
2 threes?
Yep. On the season, she's a 35% shooter. Those two would be, she's made 14 this year already. Pretty good. Mormon scrapping. Looks like a bit of a WWE breaking out down there for a second.
The.
That's going to be a jump ball. Speaking of WWE, John Cena has retired. How do you feel about this?
Well, considering he lost his final match, I think that's kind of messed up.
Yeah?
I don't agree with that call by WWE.
Yeah? Well, what do you mean you don't agree with that call?
He can't lose his final match.
Well, they don't have any control over that. They're just out there wrestling.
Yeah.
Come on, Caden. Don't be like that.
Either way.
But what I'm finding hard to believe is he supposedly had this long career, and I never saw him wrestle once.
What?
Because you can't see him.
Oh, I was waiting for a punchline.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's there. More of a off the top rope line. Radziewski for 3. 32.
But his motto has always been never give up. And well, I mean, what's the last thing he ever did?
Well, he lost. He didn't give up.
He tapped out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? Go? It hurts.
Go big or go home.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to see you. What would be your wrestling persona since we hit this full timeout?
My wrestling persona.
Yeah. What's your you know, everybody's got a thing.
I don't know.
Okay, well, when you figure it out, let me know.
Back to the we.
Oh, yeah. I know that people are on the different sides of that fence, like if you're not like on the team or didn't go to the school, they'll say we. I'm okay with saying we if it's a team you like. Now, I'm not the authority on anything.
Well, I think so too, because I mean, once you get into like collegiate, especially professional, what makes the sport the sport is, you know, the fans.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an entertainment industry.
Sports without fans is a different world. That's rough. I remember back during like the pandemic when they started playing again, especially soccer games, they would sort of play fake noise for the broadcast, but the players, like, they talked about just how weird it was playing. And even in like a high school, like if this game was playing with no fans, it's going to be different. So the fans bring it to a new level, I guess you could say. And you know, I would ask somebody, like let's say somebody from Hancock County, like maybe they're not out there playing, but would they say we if it's their school? I'd say so. And so it's I think it's fine. That's just me. I'm wrong a lot.
I can't tell if they're in a zone or if they're... Nope, they're in man. Okay.
Yeah, Lady Tigers have been shooting well, and generally a zone is not a good defense against a team that can knock down three-pointers. Grimes skying for the rebound. Elevated, she hung in there a long time there. Mitchum checking in for Arms. 32-6, 4:24 to go in the first half here in Tiger Arena. That's a good find from Grimes to Radziewski. That's good. You know, Radziewski against Meade County last week had a good game. She posted a career high, 21. She's up to 15 in this one, in the first half. Oh, but the best free throw shooter on the team leaving a free one on the, it's not on the board. Off the board? I don't know. It's out there. It's not coming back. Grimes looking to inbound it. Greenwell had a chance to shoot that, but elected not to. Radziewski actually got poked in the eye. That could, let's see if that affects her sights, especially from range. Lady Tigers working their offense. They're getting some good ball movement. That's what they wanted, and that's why.
Good patience there from the offense.
Yeah, running the set. 31-point lead for the Lady Tigers as we have the pep section. Oh, Mitchum over the head save. Radziewski to Mormon. Oh, my goodness. The barrage. Oh, no good. And Mormon may have tweaked. Well, I think she just maybe frustrated she didn't get the steal. Coming up a little limping off on her own power. That's good to see. Jumping in to get that steal. Hope she's okay. as Carolina Jones picked it up there. Tough spot. Oh, almost a turnover. House trying to dribble through 2. Greenwell able to get the steal, but I think got a little tangled. Just got a little tangled up with the Greenwell, did House there.
From the looks of it on defense, it looks like we were running that really high 2-3 zone. Something I haven't seen in a very long time.
Yeah, we'll see if we can keep it going. Momentum is, Grimes is going to be way open. Just no good. Mitchum almost gets it, and then she's going to foul.
I was looking more for a jump ball, but
I think sometimes it's her aggression, that like the way that she grabs the ball. Like it's not illegal, but it just looks like it would be a foul. Or it looks like
that is fair enough.
It looks like a strong, because she's quite strong.
Some refs actually call it off that too, because conversations I've had with them, if a lot of people, they swipe down really hard. Well, they may not exactly see the foul, but it looks like a foul. It's one of those things, you got to call it. And it keeps them from, swiping down like that, because if they do make contact, then a lot of times it's not the prettiest sight, especially with hitting them like that.
Yeah, Carolina Jones in danger not getting this ball up the floor. Hancock County headed for a 10-second call. Oh, they let it go. Greenwell driving in to Mitchum. Oh. It's a battle. It's a battle down there.
Call it the trenches.
Yeah. Grimes with the steal. Razuski down low under the basket. Oh, try to reverse. Greenwell rebounds over 4 Hornets, Lady Hornets, and manages to get that one to go.
That's just a hustle play right there.
Oh, Greenwell going for the steal there, falling hard, getting up. I think sometimes people may, it's rare, be under the illusion that a sport like basketball is not a physical game. Certainly is. Sometimes hear that about soccer too, which is kind of silly. As timeout is taken, 41-6. Minute 47 to go in the first half. And sometimes, Caden, in a large lead situation, you may see a running clock in the second half.
What's the
like the threshold for that?
Yeah, the limit.
Yeah. Like where it would start?
Yes.
I'm not exactly sure. I know for football it's 35 points if it's down by 35 at any point. And if that was the case here, then we would be right there. It's a 35-point lead. I think for basketball, from the few times I've seen it, because it's not that common, it's a coach decision. Like the coaches might get together and say, yeah. But I'm sure there is a specific number, but that just hasn't come up a lot in our Breck Live basketball days. Of course, there is no running clock at the college level or the professional level. Just have to get through it. Higdon into Jones for the Lady Hornets. We see for Lady Tigers, Kendall Carby is checked in, along with Arms, Greenwell, Ratajkowski, and Henning. Higdon out there for the Lady Hornets. Johnson, Waltrip, Jones, and number 32, Jaylee Johnson. Rayleigh and Jaylee Johnson, both out there. Jones stop and pop. No good. Carby almost a rebound. And we should see I thought we'd see a jump ball. Jones going to let another one go. No good. Henning able to secure it. And she's not got numbers. Brings it out. That's too open. Too open, Caden. That's like practice. 18 points for Rowan Razuski. Yeah. She's up to 18. Career high 21. I'd say decent chance. if they keep leaving that open, she'll definitely go over her career high. May get a 30 spot. Jones no good. Henning, rebound. Look for Radziewski here. Oh, what Carby a finish? No problem.
Good lead pass there. Leading her.
Yeah, Radziewski slowing down, kind of trailing, wanted that 3, but. And 40-point deficit now. Hancock County looking to end the half on a positive note. Johnson down low to Higdon. No good. 4 seconds left. 3 seconds left. 2 seconds left. Radziewski for the prayer. Oh, why not?
It looked good from this angle.
I don't mind that either. Some players would know I don't want to hurt my average. I'm not going to chuck it, but she made a three-pointer to beat the buzzer in the first quarter against Davis County the other night off a steal, like a running 1-foot floater at the buzzer. And we won that game by 3. So if you don't take that shot, that's not how stats work. But
I think I could be wrong. This could be very wrong. But I think in the NBA, they added a rule.
They did, yeah, you're right.
Is it the last second? Is it just last second within a certain time?
Yeah, like at the end, like for a buzzer. Yeah.
It doesn't affect their field goal percentage.
Correct.
I think that should be implemented, for a while.
I think that'd be great at all levels. But yeah, we're going to take a little break here, run some ads, and we'll be back with you for the second half. Don't go anywhere. Well, we just took a break. Okay, now it's back to work. Caden and I here in Tiger Arena. Lady Tigers hosting the Lady Hornets. It's a 40-point game, 46-40. Caden, what are your first impressions of that, impressions of that first half?
Well, I thought we shot the ball fairly well. Do you have a number of shots we've taken?
I've got points for our players. Total field goals, no, because they were going, our press was allowing us to have so many shooting opportunities. I wasn't able to track attempts. But Rowan Radziewski leads away with 18 points. Elizabeth Grimes has 10. Josie Mitchell with 9. Kelly Greenwell with 4. Reagan Henning with 3. And Kendall Carver with 2. For the Lady Hornets, it's Higdon with 3 and Carolina Jones with 3. As we're starting, it's nice to see Mormon back out there after she kind of had that, maybe an ankle, leg, something, but she's out. She's up. Henning wide open. Wide left. As we are 40 to the good. So this is still a time, though, when you have to, practice, be sharp, stay sharp. Ansley House fouled by Mitchum in the post. So let's just kind of keep an eye on the intensity of the game, because a game like this, and I do, Caden, see the clock now is running. So both coaches have they stopped it for the free throw. Stopped it at the free throw. House gets the first one to go. Both coaches probably got together and said, yeah, that's fine. I don't know why you would say no to that if it was such a lopsided game. And Grimes in, blocked. It's going to go back to the Lady Hornets, who are winning the second half 2-0. But they play, two halves. Two sides to every story, Caden. I see a giant towards the night before Christmas down there in the pep section. You can see that in your screen as Josie Mitchum lays that one in. The theme tonight was Christmas pajamas. And the front row is definitely doing that work. Mitchum pushing it up the floor. Radziewski had Mormon under the basket. Didn't go to her. Henning, Mormon. 3 on the way. A little short. Jones, the rebound. 48-8 here in the third quarter. Mitchum.
Are we in a 2-3 zone? We were earlier. Oh, we are. We are indeed.
Radziewski the board. She's got Grimes ahead, but little bobble of the ball. Grimes right in front of the storybook. Mitchum back to her. Radziewski wanted it. She's going to shoot it if she touches it, Caden.
Oh, shoot it. Oh, she thought about it.
Thought several times.
So did Josie.
Yeah, if it comes back to her. Watch her to maybe flare out here to the corner. There she goes. Mitchum, open 3. No good. Rebound, Higdon. And they're going to get Mormon for the foul, but it kind of looked like Higdon knocked Ross over.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that entirely, but.
Okay. Well, you would disagree with it partially? What's that? You wouldn't disagree entirely? Partially?
Maybe.
Somewhat?
There could have been a little contact on.
It's contact sport, Caden. I know. You're right. You're right. Ross drives past Arms, then Henning able to get the steal. Greenwell, little move in the post, able to get it to go, and the foul. 50 now on the scoreboard for the Lady Tigers as the clock will run. They might stop it, they might not for the free throw. Yeah, they eventually did. I think that'd be a hard thing in the basketball. You're not used to running the scoreboard in-house with it running. So once they say let it run, you might just not remember. But 51-8. Jones to Waltrip.
Mr. G, when it comes to basketball,
yeah,
What is your take on basketball shoes? Do you like team color shoes, or do you like the free range?
This could be my soccer background, but I'm comfortable with free range. I think if everybody's doing it and the team color's a nice look, like if you got like a team shoe, I think that's nice. But if there's no mandate on that level, I think creative expression for sure. A lot of good shoes on the court. Let me see. Why don't you tell me your favorite pair when they come out of this timeout? We'll see.
Well, the most obvious pair would be Hancock County player having blue shoes.
Yeah.
It
does stand out, kind of a stark contrast with the red and white, and then you have the blue. I tend to go. I like a simpler shoe. Back when I had shoes, like I would be a solid black shoe or a white shoe with some kind of accents. Like if it's like an Adidas, the stripes would be colorful, but the shoe would be white. I never had like neon shoes, but different era. I'm from Generation Y. Sometimes we're called millennials. I think my favorite pair of basketball shoes I ever had, it was my black size 13 Nike Shox, all black. They had a lot of miles on them for several reasons.
I think I'd go bright. I like the bright shoes.
Yeah.
Especially like back in middle school days, I ran cross country.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. And
wow,
running shoes.
That must have taken a while. You ran across the country.
All right. Anyways, I always liked. I got this from my dad. We always liked. We called them the ugly shoes, and so it would just be a mix of colors.
Okay.
No match, like lime green, blue, orange, yellow.
Like a bowl of Fruity Pebbles.
It's exactly what it is.
Okay. Carolina Jones with the 3.
And when it comes to basketball, I had all sorts of. I had bright neon orange Currys. I had some navy blue and red John Walls, which aren't very common.
Yeah.
You don't really see a whole lot of John Wall shoes out there.
No, you don't. Who was the manufacturer of that one? Or who was his shoe deal with? I'm trying to remember who he was representing.
I want to say Adidas.
Yeah.
Because this was early. This was pre-injury.
Yeah.
When he was on the Wizards.
Yeah. Tough team to go to. He was somebody, as a professional, it just never worked out like you wanted it to. Bad teams. He never got on a good team.
And then he tore his ACL, if I remember right. Is that what he did?
He was injured. Brazewski going in. She's got 20. I'm watching her for the career high. She's one away.
But I had some John Walls. I had another pair of shoes. Stephen Curry is my favorite player growing up. Probably still is. Had a couple pair of his shoes. I had some gray and mostly gray with a little hint of purple.
Okay, that's a different combination. I don't see any gray and purple out there.
But
yeah, they're really. See, there used to be like, I'm gonna say, expectations, I guess, for like what color you could wear for shoes, or even Mitchum for 3, even for clothes. Like, but now that's kind of not a. You can kind of do what you want to do now, which I like that. But I will tell you, you need to come to some soccer games. Check out the footwear, because that's what it's all about. A good shoe, good cleat.
Yeah, sorry, I just looked it up on Google.
Sorry, you don't have to tell people what you were doing. I had you back. I was covering you.
John Wall was Adidas.
You were right, though. I can confirm that he said Adidas before he looked it up. So you didn't see that, but I did. He was right. House gets the first one to go. Second one off. Ratajkowski 1 point off the career high. Bringing it up the floor. Gets to Grimes. Mitchum out on the B. Grimes going down to the floor at the buzzer. No good. 58-14 as we head into the fourth quarter. So it's not quite too early to preview the boys game that's coming up. That one's one that I'm curious to see what happens because we are 2-4, and we'll go over this more in depth. Hancock County 6-0, but then there's some people are saying we're playing a tougher schedule. I would say, well, look past Hancock County boys team would be a mistake. It would be foolish because we're not exactly. We've put it together on 2 occasions where we've won. We beat Culverport, and we beat Meade County away, which is a big win. Jake Flood had 29 points, 18 in the fourth quarter, but it took all of that to get over the line. And scoring-wise, it's almost like somebody on our team's got to go for 25 to give us a chance because defensively we're allowing a lot of points. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. As we are 8 minutes to go, the clock will run. I wonder if they'll start the varsity game early, for the boys game early. I would not mind. Get out a little early. Get home. It's already dark though. That's winter for you in this part of the world. Weather, am I right? Seasons. All right, Mormon taking it out. Why is Steph Curry your favorite player?
Well, it starts with the older 2K game, 2K13.
It's not really that old.
It's
old to you. All right, continue. I won't interrupt you. Yeah. You're telling me why Steph Curry is your favorite player.
And that was when, this was probably prior to him becoming, unanimous MVP. But for some reason in that game, I really liked using him.
Yeah. Well, he'd been in the NBA a few years. He was draft class 09.
He wasn't the big name for himself, but he was definitely known as a shooter. And I don't know, I just liked the way he played, really.
Yeah.
And I still like the way he plays. I mean,
he changed the way basketball is played.
Yes, 100%.
And if you're doing that, you have to be pretty good. If you can change styles, because I think if you could take him to a different era, put him on the Phoenix Suns team in the mid-2000s, he would have, well, you can't say he would have been better because he's got multiple championships, Olympic gold medal, MVP.
Unanimous MVP.
Yeah. So, but that would have been fun. But they were playing that style, but it just wasn't in the league. Greenwell from Grimes. She's got 9.
Yeah, playing him in that game, I don't know. He's one of my favorite, but
he's still doing it too. Still out
100%.
there.
He is.
Jones good.
Doing all he can to try to carry the Warriors right now, but
yeah, they're a tough team to. I think. Did you see the owner answering the email?
I did see that. That was
from a fan.
Trying to blame. He said it's not Jimmy's fault, not Jimmy Butler's fault, but.
And you think it is?
No.
Okay.
It's not. I think it's personally, I think they should have grabbed somebody in the free agency over the course of the preseason, but they failed to.
Ratajkowski for the career high, no good.
A lot of people think Giannis will go to the Warriors before the trade deadline.
Nah, I don't see it. I don't see him going there.
That would be something. That would be something, though. Stephen Curry and Giannis.
Yeah, okay. I don't think he goes there.
No, they'd have to give up a lot.
Yeah.
They don't really
have to give up Curry.
They wouldn't have to give up Curry. Giannis. I say Giannis wants to leave.
Oh yeah, and their team is they're kind of struggling from where they would expect to be. You know, a team with somebody that good, you would expect to be near the top of the conference. They're not. Down there in that, right around the play-in line. Of course, the NBA Cup just finished. Knicks won the NBA Cup, joining the Lakers and the Bucks as the NBA Cup winners. Although the Knicks said they will not hang the banner in Madison Square Garden, the Bucks and the Lakers both hung the NBA Cup banner. But
I like that mentality.
Yeah.
It's a good mentality.
Good pass from Henning. She's had several good passes tonight. Mitchum up to 18. Mitchum's career high is now 18. She's just eclipsed her previous career high of, no, I'm sorry, she tied it. Sorry, spoke too soon. 18 versus Apollo. Razuski and Mitchum both one basket away from a career high. You know Rowan's thinking about it. Or I would be, but sometimes I could be called a selfish player. Carby with the jumper. That's good from Kendall Carby. 64-18.
Right around 4 minutes left to go.
Yep, and the clock is running. We are set for the second game of our doubleheader. Haven't seen the Fighting Tigers lurking in the tunnel yet, but won't be too long. They'll be standing behind the storybook. Razuski is checked out of the game, so too Mitchum. They may not, in fact, secure that elusive career high. But that's okay. They're not here for that. They're here for the team. That was Jaylee Johnson driving in for two. Turnover. And out of bounds on the line, that was Lainey Keller, freshman, in there for the Lady Hornets. So we'll see what's going to happen here in the closing minutes. Any storylines to watch? Henning gets that to go. She's got 12 points. I'm going to say if that's an official point count, that's her career high doubled. If my stats are correct.
I think they are.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking more of like the previous high. That one, Johnson gotten that to go 66-22. It's always you can take some positives from this from the Lady Hornets. You know, the second half, the clock's been running, but they've been hanging around. It hasn't gotten any bigger. The lead, kind of right around that 40-point differential.
Yeah, they're getting a lot more stops on defense.
Three on the way, no good. That was Caitlin Carby with the attempt. Rayleigh Johnson looking to make something happen. Gets it to Keller and then Johnson. Three on the way from Waltrip, no good. Rebound Keller.
Floater, no good.
Yeah, floater, no good. But there's Johnson again. She's had 6 points in this quarter. Caitlin Carby to Kendall. Ava Arms out there. And so too, checking in is Aaliyah Hardesty, number 5. And for the Lady Tigers, number 3, Addison Hinton on the floor. Here comes Keller. No good. Hardesty able to come away with it. She's looking to push, but she may have carried that one. I think yes. The clock is running, Caden. This one was fairly over as a contest after the first quarter. You can just kind of see the writing on the wall. I think it was 24 to 2, maybe, after the first quarter. And, you know, Lady Tigers picking up where they left off. A victory. They beat Davis County on Tuesday night. They're now 3-0 in district play as they look to secure the top seed in the tournament, which will be here this year, Caden. We host the district basketball tournaments. That'll be exciting, and especially with the reinvigorated pep section. If we can maybe get a district title for Lady Tigers. The last one won in 2024. I know the boys are going to be looking for that district title. It's been a minute since they've won. 2020 would be for them. But for now, final score of this one is Hancock County 24, Breckenridge County Lady Tigers 66. Rome Radziewski leading the way with 20. Josie Mitchum 18. Reagan Henning with, I think it was Elizabeth. Elizabeth had 10. I put Elizabeth's points with 12. I think Reagan had 5, so maybe not the career high. That's on me. But I'll sort out my statistical errors in the in-between time. We're going to run some commercials, and we'll be back on probably about 10 minutes before tip to preview the matchup between the boys' teams. They'll be coming up to warm up. You go warm up some in that microwave. Get your little snack and join us back here. About 20 minutes, we'll be going for the tip. See you then. And welcome back. If you're just joining us live, or if you've managed to stumble across this part of the video 10 years in the future on YouTube, we're here for tonight's doubleheader between the visiting Hornets from Hancock County and the hometown Breckenridge County High School Fighting and Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers took care of business in the first game, 66-24. Rob Garrett here with Caden Coombs, noted alum. Caden, hello again.
Hello, hello.
You know, if this is being stumbled across by somebody 10 years in the future, what's your message to them? What are you going to say to that person who's in 2035 right now?
I have lost for words. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know what I would say either. But I do know that they're about to watch a great game. Now, this is a traditional rivalry, probably the big one for Breckenridge County traditionally is Hancock County. I know Meade County came onto the scene when they switched into our region, but going back, this is the one that both schools are going to want to win this basketball game. And right now, I'm going to say it's going to be hard to call. Breckenridge County comes into the game 2-4 on the season. Victories over Cloverport and at Meade County. The Meade County game certainly a staple, but then you look at the losses, double-digit defeats. Ohio County beat us by 25. Nelson County beat us by double digits. And then Grayson County came in here on Tuesday and just, kind of had their way with us. And Greenwood in the first game, we started strong and faded, going down by double digits. So the trend so far, and trends, it's early season, early days, but for Breckenridge County to win, somebody's going to have to fill up that stats on the scoring column. So I've said against Grayson County, we can win a game if somebody goes for 25. We didn't have anybody go over 15, maybe 16, but nobody near the volume required to take down a team that scores so much. Hancock County comes into the game averaging 74.5 points as a team. Keegan Wilson, Jr., 17. Taylor Payne, a junior, also 10.5 points per game. Seth Hunt, 10.2. So they've got guys that can score. We do too. Jonah Miller, 16.8, leads the way. Jake Flood, 12.8. Jake's average really high after his 29-point game at Meade County. But other than that, he's been around like maybe an 8 points a game kind of guy. Ben Grimes, 12.5. Ryan Nottingham, 11.4. I said versus Grayson County, I think Nottingham's on the edge, on the cusp of a breakout game because he's got a lot of tools that he can use offensively. But we find ourselves in this situation, Kate, and I don't know how much of our team you've watched. We'll start strong. First quarter we'll come out, we'll make some shots. We'll hit a barren patch that lasts about a quarter and a half, and then we're down, and we can't get out of it. So also other teams are shooting three-pointers against us at an alarming rate, like comfortably out-shooting us from the three-point line. A staggering stat from the Ohio County game, we made 2 3-pointers in that game. They made 15, outscoring us 39 points from behind the arc. Nelson County doubled us up in threes. Grayson County gave us 3-pointers when they shot them, but they just drove past us to get to the basket. Perimeter defense, we've just allowed a lot of points. We have, in the games that we have, it's the 6, we've scored, 432. We've allowed 422. So you think, okay, well, we're outscoring teams, but one of those games was the Cloverport game where we had, 90 points, and they had something like 12 to 20. So that really skews that. Against non-Cloverport teams, we are being outscored, except for the Meade County game where we had Jake go off. So we can't lose sight of this either. Hancock County has walked into Tiger Arena 6-0 in the young season, undefeated. Maybe the most home court minded Breckenridge County fan will say, well, they haven't played anybody, but still, their schedule doesn't look that bad. They beat John Hardin away. That's a tough team from the 5th region. So John Hardin away is a big win for them, as well as road victories at Todd County Central where they won by 28. You know, they played Cloverport, played them in a similar way that we did. They beat them 84-15. They knocked off Brown 74-43. They scored 53 points more than Cannleton. And they beat Fort Knox at home, doubled them up 66-33. So I'm not going to say anything to predict. I don't think you can predict this based on the inconsistency from our team and then just the unknowns around Hancock County's strong start. But I do know one thing, the rivalry is real. The students were going back and forth in their girls' game, and we're about to see it all kick off in front of us here, Caden. I'm excited. What about you?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. Statistically, you know, Hancock County's averaging around 74 points a game, and we're averaging around 72. But again, we have that outlier game of Cloverport where we scored 90, and so that bumps it up a little bit.
Yeah, they have a Cloverport game as well where they scored the 84, but they are only allowing this season in those 6 games 226.
So that's a big difference in between us.
Defensively, they're a little stronger, at least on paper, but the game's not played on paper. I think they have to play that out on the hardwood. You don't want to play basketball on paper.
Yeah, I mean, sticking to the paper, though, you know, Hancock County's averaging just under 50% at 48.2% as their field goal percentage. 30% from 3. And Breckenridge County's at 42%, so we're on the lower side of all 2s and 3s combined. And just under 30% from the three-point line. And so, again, it looks even, but we'll see how even it continues to be out throughout the night.
And the field goal percentage, you brought that up. We take some tough shots. We will force a shot. Not all the time, sometimes. When you're looking for tendencies to go to the next level, and I'm not being critical of our team, we just watch them, and you're watching it too. Then we'll have somebody that's maybe open up the floor, like throw the ball ahead, get that layup in transition, but we'll drive it and force it without making that pass. The extra pass, we saw the Lady Tigers do that. My goodness, they ran the Lady Hornets off the floor. But the extra pass, so important. And if we get 20 assists, we win easily. We'll win running away. That's any team. Our team's capable of beating any team. We just need to share the ball. So we're going to get the starting lineups here, and then we'll get ready for a rivalry renewed. Let's see who's coming off the bench to start for Hancock County. That's Jack Roberts, the senior. There's Mikhail London, also a senior. Jacob Schultz, also a senior. There's Keegan Wilson, the junior, and the only non-senior starter. Seth Hunt, the other. And so the Fighting Tigers got a different lineup starting this game. Caden, we got Caleb Board is going to get a start tonight, at least the first time that we've seen. So he's had some bright moments, especially in some JV games and in the varsity games that he's been in. He's had some flashes of potential. Grimes, he's a regular starter, as well as the rest of the guys coming off the bench. Jake Flood, the junior. Home fans would love 29 more from him. Ryan Nottingham, poised to go for 30 on any given night, and then the solid consistency of Jonah Miller is going to get this thing going. Now, a couple of freshmen on the floor for the Fighting Tigers, the seniors, Layden Hornets, and the one junior. You know, this is a game that I think, especially having beaten Meade County, when you think about seeding for the tournament when we'll be hosting, you want to be the 1 seed. You want that first round game against Cloverport. Not that it's a given, but you want to be the top seed in the tournament. And so having beaten Meade County, Breckenridge County cannot afford to take a step back here and lose this game. They have to win.
And coming off that big win against Meade County, like, we have to keep things rolling. Aggressiveness, you know. You're talking about the extra pass earlier. I wonder if that's ever hesitated by, you know, our turnovers, you know, our efficiency when we pass the ball. Because that has a lot to do with, if you turn the ball over a lot, well, one, that's not good, and so you may have that hesitation when it comes to making that extra pass. You don't want to make a turnover.
Yeah. Nottingham able to get to the line. This is the way to unlock the offensive game, getting to the free throw line early, knocking down some free throws. First one no good, but even the second one on the back end, he'll make that one more than he misses it. And he's good with that one. First points for the Sheriff.
Fighting Tigers also, like the Lady Tigers, coming out in a 2-2-1 press here, trying to cause some dysfunction here in the Hancock County's offense.
And you can do that when you make a shot or it's a dead ball situation. Missing shots, you can't set the press, or it's much harder. Hornets able to get across in the corner. Schultz working it. There's going to be a takeaway. We got a jump ball. That's Caleb Board on London there. Mikael London. Possession arrow is going to stay with the Hornets. So that'd be number 22, Keegan Wilson, taking it out into number 1, Jack Roberts.
I gotta say, so far, you know, it is the first possession of the game, but the aggressiveness on defense, you know, Board seems to be right there with them.
Yeah, that's a 3 in the corner on the way from Seth Hunt. We struggle defending the 3-point line, and Hancock County clearly has read the scouting report as they take one early. Flood falls down. He's going to lose the ball out of bounds. That's a situation where I think it's forced a bit. You know, Jake's trying to make a play there, but I don't know if it was a wet floor or
it looked like a slide. It didn't really look like a trip. Look, he kind of lost his footing and slipping.
Yeah, Hornets looking to break the press. They do. It's Wilson from Hunt. London in the corner, thought about the 3. Going to be a steal. Board, he's going to, and that's good defense there from Hunt. Maybe that's good steal by Caleb Board, but just I don't know, kind of got some big eyes there going to the basket. Just got to protect that ball. Lucky to get it, or to keep it here. Miller into Nottingham, unkind on the roll. And Roberts will bring it up the floor with the Hornets with an early 2-point lead. London down low, working on Grimes. Out, extra pass, Wilson. Oh, good offense from the Hornets. That's good. The extra pass shows itself for the Hornets there, and then the little pump fake step back. Good from Wilson. 6-1 early for the Hornets. Board down low to Nottingham. That's good.
Good way to beat the press there, and beat the trap and drop it over the rim there.
Grimes with a steal, but unable to get it to go. Oh, and this is a lot of gambling in the backcourt here. There's going to be some numbers for Hancock County if they want to make it. Wilson's going to take another one. No good. Rebound, Flood. And that's a foul by Schultz. Reaching in as Flood was going past him.
From the looks of it, like you said, we have Tom struggling to defend the 3. Well, I think for that first couple of possessions, it looks like we're over-helping a little bit on the help defense side. But as you said before, against Grayson County, if they just drive past us,
that's
a 3 is a harder shot than a 2. So,
yeah, that was the case versus the Cougars. Just step off and make them knock it down, because they're London with a block on Grimes. He's looking to push. Nobody runs the lane, though. He's got to go himself. No good. Good defense from Miller. Flood behind the back as Schultz reached for it. Down low to Nottingham. Able to get it to go. I'm telling you, he's poised to go for 30. Could this be the game? Trying to see what we can get going as the game settles into a rhythm. Flood goes for a steal. Hunt's open. Ball fake all the way, and Nottingham fouls him. I think we try to. You can't really fault somebody for making an effort, but we gamble too much on trying to get steals. And if you get it, great. If you don't, and the other team knows what they're doing, somebody's open, and there's going to be a positive possession for the opponents. In this case, it's Hunt getting to the free throw line.
Gambling, you got to pick what times you want to do it. You got if you're overdoing it every single play, eventually they're going to hit you with a pass fake, and then they're going to go for a back door, and a lot of times that's going to lead to a wide open shot, wide open layup at the rim. And so you got to be smart when you're trying to gamble on these things.
I don't know if it's legal to hit the drum while the ball's in play.
I don't know what that was. I thought it kind of sounded like the mic was getting hit too.
Yeah,
all down there.
That's our band. They sound good, but keep it for when the ball's out of live situation. Flood for 3. That's good. He's not shy about it. Assist to Nottingham. Driving in Wilson. Wild shot. Miller able to get the rebound. We are tied here. Good pass. Board. Oh, he left it short. Nottingham battling down low. He's hit on the wrist. No call. Unable to get it to go. But that's straight at Coach LaGrange, and Coach Morgan saved Schultz's bacon there as he was tumbling. And those Mountain Dew, that Mellow Yellow and Diet Pepsi.
They may have been on the ground.
On the electronics. That was saved us all from a short circuit. Just over 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. We're tied. Both teams coming out. I said Nottingham got a little happy feet there.
Coming back to the last possession, I thought there was a little bit of a goaltend on Caleb's.
Oh yeah, on
layup.
Caleb Ward's layup.
Now,
there.
I mean, the ball, it wasn't going in. It was left short, but nonetheless, I mean, it hit.
Yeah, once it hits the backboard, you can't.
It looked like it was a block attempt, but I guess you judge that based off is the ball have a chance of going in?
That one, you may have a point there.
That one probably wasn't going in.
Roberts driving, never leave your feet to pass, and he found out the hard way as Grimes pushes. Nottingham had a nice seal. Miller the rebound. That's going to be easy for him. We got a timeout, Hancock County. As Breckenridge County weathers that early 6-1 deficit to take the lead. They did have the lead, 1-0, but 10-8 now.
I like what we're seeing so far. They're as far as the 3-point shot, was it 1 for 1? I mean, we only shot the one, and that was it was a good open shot. Otherwise, every other shot's come as a layup.
Yeah, right at the
post action. And so, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to limit our mid-range shots, especially if we're not able to hit them. If you have an open 3, you take it. Otherwise, look for someone who's open. Look for a mismatch close to the basket.
Yeah.
Drive in.
Cooper Jones and Taylor Payne have checked in for Hancock County along with Nolan Maxwell. Now, I was watching Payne in the warm-up, and he had some bounce. Number 24 in black. He was getting up there. And Todd Galloway and Andrew Carwile, Brady Brockman in, along with Boaz Grimes and Paxton DeWitt. Wholesale changes for the that was Tice Bowling with the bucket for the Hornets. Boaz Grimes, no good. Got his own rebound. Out to Carwile, who trying to find Galloway. There's a turnover. I wonder, Caden, what do you think the wholesale? Oh, Wilson, pull up 3. That's good. Oh, he can shoot it. He can certainly shoot it. But we made the wholesale changes, and now it seems like all of our You know, we kind of came back, and Hancock County's crowd's getting into it.
I don't know if 5 in, 5 out, 2.5 minutes into the game? How long?
About 8 minutes, yeah.
Oh, so about halfway through the game.
Wilson driving on Galloway, got the foul. He's going to shoot 2.
But, you know, I mean, I guess if you sit up for, 3 minutes in the first quarter, maybe play them.
Yeah,
I don't know. Play the hot lineup throughout the rest of the second. But, I mean, you have a lot of momentum on offense, especially. I mean, you're scoring back-to-back buckets. You're getting stops on defense. And switching all 5 in and all 5 out. It's kind of you're going from all these, the flow of the game completely changes when you're going 5 in and 5 out.
Yeah, and it can't be lost. The fact cannot be lost that this is a district rival. Brockman with the turnover there, and there's a bucket. That's going to be a force of timeout as Nolan Maxwell lays it in. I mean, the rivalry game is what was a 10-8 lead. That's a quick 9-0 run in just about a minute for Hancock County. And we're going to have to climb out of another hole. And that was one of the things that the Lady Tigers did well in their game. They came out strong. They took the lead. And it was just execution, making shots, making extra passes. No turnovers, and that early cushion, they just were able to comfortably see out the game from there.
On top of that, too, I mean, a lot of those points came off of those turnovers that they got when they were pressing.
Yeah.
And early on, our boys were getting those stops. We weren't necessarily getting the easy layups. The girls were. It wasn't as far away. But we were getting stops. We were causing the pressure, causing a little dysfunction on the offensive end.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think right here, we have the starting lines going back out there.
Yeah, I was going to say, I
wouldn't be surprised if we see that press and see that aggression come out again.
Yeah, that timeout was not to do anything but get the guys who started the game back on the floor. And they're out there now. Grimes through the middle of the defense into Nottingham down low, working no good. Hancock County coming away with it. They're throwing the home run pass. Flood let that go and kind of got away with it as the hustle there from, I believe that is Cooper Jones, almost able to get to it, but it stays with the Fighting Tigers. Nice press break there, although that was Maxwell from the back, caught Flood sleeping. Hunt's driving in. He's going to have to travel there. Yeah. That was one of those where you're kind of bracing for some kind of contact, but they just swarm you, and you can't go anywhere and take that extra step. And another turnover. We've had a lot of turnovers here. Grimes to Flood. He's open in the corner for 3. No good.
See, that's one of those shots that's not a bad shot. You're in rhythm. You catch and shoot. Even though you miss them, sometimes you just got to take them.
It's also easy to second guess it because if we round that back, if he, with the shot, Nottingham was in the post and the defender came out, left Nottingham wide open under the basket. But like you say, Flood's knocked one down already. You got to take that one. Oh, step back 3. That was Maxwell, no good. And then he compounds the miss by fouling Grimes. 4th on the team, so we're not in the penalty yet, or maybe the 3rd, excuse me. Miller inbounds to Grimes. As the Fighting Tigers, 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Uh-oh. Be careful around that half-court area. Miller in the corner, down low to Nottingham. That's a foul on Jones, but only their 4th, so the next one will put the Fighting Tigers on the line. It's just a case of our team. We don't have somebody who can really create their own bucket. But that's falling asleep on the inbounds play. Grimes can catch and shoot. It's a good way to get back on. Oh, what a play.
A little give and go action there.
Yeah. Bowling.
Boy, there he overplayed the pass, turned his head for just 1 second, and they were able to get the backdoor cut.
That's foul on Jones. His second of the quarter, and that will put Ben Grimes, who just knocked down that three-pointer, on the line. So, chance to cut it to 4. But first quarter has never been our issue on Breck Live home games. First quarter is fine. We're fine in the first by the time it's over. It's the second and third that we'll see how we play tonight. See if we can hang in there. And you'd think without that 9-0 spurt we gave up with the reserves, the first quarter is looking totally different. But here's Grimes, the second free throw. Wait a minute. No shot. We've got a lane violation. Shots waved off. Double lane violation. So it goes to a possession arrow situation. I figured that would just cancel it out, kind of like an offsetting penalty.
I thought it was. I thought it was double lane. It's like you hit it's a free, like it's a shot, you know?
Yeah, well, we're going to have 2 shots coming for Jonah Miller.
But I guess it works out for us since we had possession, I guess.
You know, I don't know Nolan Maxwell, but I like his mentality right there. Keegan Wilson was asking for a jump ball. He had his hands above his head, and you could see Maxwell walk over and just kind of pull his hands down, not wanting to pick up that technical foul. Not that that would get you one for Wilson, but you never know. The referees might think.
Down the road.
Yeah, but I like that from the Hancock County sophomore. Miller, 1 for 2 on the free throws.
Breck County coming out, being able to set up their press now.
Yeah, this was a good look early. Flood coming away with it. Got to be careful with the hands. Flood to Miller, thought about the shot. This is where it's got to be we're going to have more free throws. And the 2 fouls now on Maxwell. Puts Flood on the line. And already the foul discrepancy is kind of showing here is no good on the first from Flood.
Well, you can also tell, I mean, we're taking it to the paint more, and Hancock County's shooting a little bit more. We've shot more shots, and
it's a fair point.
Hancock County has, but those three-pointers, but they have 3 threes so far.
It's carrying them. Second one just in there from Flood. 20-15. 1 minute to go. First quarter here in Tiger Arena. There's Payne. He got Grimes on him. Almost gave it away. Wilson with Nottingham defending. Nottingham able to put up a good front. Oh, but he got his own rebound. He missed that too. Miller puts his head down. He's got board ahead. Oh, and I don't know if Nottingham was quite ready for that one. Oh, it's on the. Oh. The ball's going to go to the Hornets. Bowling taking it out. Never mind, Wilson. Excuse me. They switched it up. Ooh. London now. They're looking to get it over. Got to get it across. They do. Wilson looking to go to work on the 2 freshmen. They double teamed him. That means somebody's open. It was London in the corner, but unable to find him. Board getting a steal there. And they got him with a double dribble. I would say he might have been gathering that steal with that first. It's hard to say. I was expecting a foul on Hancock County if there was going to be a whistle there, but I didn't see it happen. Good find. Oh, but Payne missed the layup and then might have gotten away with a foul. It's 3-on-1. You got to finish this. Oh, the time ran out. Is unable to get a shot away. First quarter's over here in Tiger Arena.
So far, it's close game. Scoring from both teams looks like you got about 4 players so far putting in most of the work.
I think I'd accidentally added a point to Hancock County when it should have been our point when Flood made that second free throw. So sorry if you're at home like, what? There's some score oddities. It's 19-16 here. And we were going into the second quarter. Is that what you were hitting me on the arm for? Yeah, I think it was the first quarter for the whole first half of the girls' game. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Our scoreboard, we needed, whoever's running that needs to go to some training. I think I just said it was me, though, like a second ago. I outed myself.
Outed yourself there.
Yeah. It's all right, though. Exciting quarter. Wilson leading the way with 8 points for the Hornets. Hunt has 5, Bowling with 2, Bowling with 4, Maxwell with 2, excuse me, accounting for their points. And for our points, we've got 5 for Nottingham, 4 apiece for Flood and Grimes, and 3 for Jonah Miller. So, wow, that was like we said, it's not going to be an easy game for either team.
So far, Mr. Garrett, what do you think Brett County needs to do better? Just based off the first quarter.
Calm down, I would say. Just a lot of frantic rushing it, forcing passes in. Just chill out and run some sets. Like, get some rhythm offensively. That's what I would say. Calm down. Oh, Schultz steps into a 3. No good. Grimes rebounded it, but Roberts with the steal. Great find to Hunt. Back to Schultz. He won't miss 2 in a row. Yeah, you can't have that. That happens a lot. If you get a second look on the same possession, second time usually you get it to go, and Schultz did. Grimes to Miller. Board. That's a tough shot. Flood able to bulldoze his way down low to get that one to go after the tough shot from Board. 4 points, Galloway defending Roberts. Schultz thought about it. He's going to shoot it if we get it to him. Extra pass. I thought he would. I would have. Wilson to Hunt. Miller steps off, dares him to shoot. That time it worked, but we can't get the rebound. And Wilson misses. And again, we don't get the rebound. Hunt, another 3. Another miss. London with the 3rd offensive rebound on the possession. And it's finally a turnover as Breckinridge County cannot secure a rebound. London goes for the steal. Miller contested 3. That's good.
That's what you like to see if you're Jonah there. See one go in.
Yeah, and that one had to go in because that was a tough shot. Somebody coming right at him, right in his face. London's going to let it go. No good. Flood the rebound.
Hancock County looks like they're settling a lot for the 3s here.
Yeah, the 3's usually going to be there. Yeah, the 3's always going to be a shot you can take. First foul on Roberts. Payne's going to check in for Hunt. Brockman coming in for Flood. Brady the Bullet Brockman, as his nickname is.
His nickname, Brady the Bullet.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to call him. Galloway, floater. That's good.
Friendly bounce at the back of the rim.
Soft touch. And Hancock County takes a timeout as they've seen their lead evaporate like water on a summer day. It's 23-21. Fighting Tigers taking over. You a fan of the water cycle?
Yeah, we need it.
Yeah? What's your favorite state of water?
Liquid.
Okay. Okay.
Kind of need it to survive.
That's true. That is true. You could survive, though, if you just had a bunch of ice cubes. It would be you'd have to, like, they could melt, or you could chew them.
And it melts into what?
Are you an ice chewer?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Cubed ice. Like the small.
Not like the big ice cubes,
no,
like the little,
like the 5-star.
Like a Sonic ice?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 5-star, yeah. Have you ever filled the chill? Fill the chill? like the 44-ounce 5-star cup. It says fill the F-I-L-L, the chill on the side. Have you ever filled the chill?
Nope, not.
You've never had a 5-star 44-ouncer?
Wait, are you talking about like
the blue cup? Like the cup.
Oh yeah, I thought you meant like the really big, like massive.
No.
Jugs.
Just the large styrofoam cup.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's what I get all the time.
Schultz, no good. Payne over Carwile. That's going to be a foul. The difference for Hancock County right now, when their threes are going in, they look really good. When they don't, it's tough. But they are getting rebounds. Like we've got to secure the rebound. Brady Brockman taking it out.
The bullet.
He throws a fast pass, too. That's one of the reasons he's the bullet. Like, he can sling that ball. I think he's got the most velocity on his passes on the whole team. Andrew Carwile thought about the shot. Grimes. Forced it. Had Brockman open. Galloway down to board.
Little no-look pass there.
Yeah.
Or at least a look away.
Taylor Board gets his first points of the night.
Oh, miscommunication there on Hancock County. Passed the ball when he wasn't looking.
Yeah.
That's got to be frustrating there to see if you're the coach.
Yeah, that's their third foul of this quarter. The foul count well in the favor of the Fighting Tigers here in Tiger Arena.
And that wouldn't be – that's basically just the style of play both teams are doing.
Yeah. Brockman with that bullet pass. Carwile, he can shoot that ball. He's got the best three-point percentage on the team. He's a tall guy, too, so he can get the shot off over maybe a shorter defender. Wilson trying to stop the rot for Hancock County, unable to do so. Bolin splits the double team. Wilson with Galloway. Galloway staying home, not going for the pump fake, but they're going to get the foul on the floor. That's on the floor, though. No shot. Wilson taking it out. Got to watch the inbounder on these, Caden. Watch the inbounder. Brockman did a good job of staying with him. Cooper Jones over to Bowling. Lost it for a second. Good defense here from the Fighting Tigers. Nobody's overcommitting. Everybody's kind of staying on their responsibilities. Board doesn't close out. With Bolin, though, gave him way too much time.
There was a lot of room there on that shot.
Yeah. But still 3-point lead for the Fighting Tigers. Grimes looking to get it across. He does. To Board.
Risky pass there.
Yeah, Galloway's in a lot of bodies down there. Little fadeaway, no good.
It's a forced shot. There's no need.
Yeah, that was a tough one. Rebound.
Turn around jumper. I mean, that quick, too. I mean, you get the ball in there, you may want to look to dish it out. Look for a little backdoor cut.
If they collapse. Payne to Wilson. Can't back off. Can't back off a shooter. Payne Board with the foul. Payne's got a bit of a height advantage over there on Board. If he's got a jumper, that's a time to rise up and let it shoot because he's not going to contest it. Flood, Nottingham, and Miller back in the game as this lineup has an age to it. Flood the only junior. Everybody else is senior. Jones into the backcourt safely to retrieve it. 3 points, the difference. Bolin, he just made one. In and out, unkind, the bounce, and Breckinridge County could have numbers here. Miller made one from that same spot. Brockman all alone down low. Goes up strong, no good. It's a scrap, and they're going to give a foul. I think it's going to be Miller. It is. Just his first. As we are in the middle of what could become an instant classic in this storied, historic rivalry. I guess if a rivalry is storied, it's historic. Kind of redundant there, Caden. Payne, three. It's nothing but nylon. And he ties the game up right in front of the night before Christmas giant storybook, which we can't see anymore. But it's still there. We're tied now, 28s apiece. Carwile, he can shoot them. Brockman gets it to go.
Good position there for the offensive rebound.
Yeah.
That's a lot of what rebounding is. It's being in the right spot, right time, being able to read that shot.
Yeah, he's found himself a couple of those here in the second quarter, offensive rebound. Maxwell brings it out. Sophomore, got a couple seniors on him. There's Bowling, checked by Flood. Carwile, good defense there. Carwile's got some length. I don't think Maxwell was ready for that when he stepped back. He was going to shoot it. If he had, it would have hit Carwile in the elbow.
Kind of shuffled his feet there on that step back.
Yeah, it's a tough break there for the Hancock County sophomore. Miller going to be maybe doing a little point forward here with Grimes on the bench. He's a good facilitator, though. Usually makes a good decision with the ball. Flood met by Jones, and the Fighting Tigers have to look for other alternatives. This time Flood lets the three go. No good. Rebound Wilson. And with that missed shot, unable to set up any kind of pressure defense, and Wilson can get to work on Brockman. You get the feeling they're just looking to shoot a three, Hancock County, like somebody wants it. They're not really showing in the post. All the guys are outside. There it is. No good. Rebound Flood.
Live and die by the three-pointer right now for Hancock County.
Mm-hmm. Flood lost control of that. He tried a little maybe out and in crossover. Got away from him. I mean, you're watching Hancock County's offense with Hunt on the floor. He's got some size, but they'll be standing five around the perimeter. And every now and then somebody run down there for maybe some kind of movement, but they're not really looking to establish an interior presence. Say that in Hunt and just go straight to the post. But even right here, just out. There's a long three. No good, but what a rebound from Roberts. Finds Wilson's going to take a three. No good. Roberts again. You can think you got to go up with that. And he doesn't.
At least look to go up with it.
Yeah, draw a foul, something. But no complaints from those in maroon and white. Miller working on Schultz in the battle of the 11s. Lost it. Schultz coming away. Brockman with a push in the back. I think they're going to get Brady Brockman on that one with a little nudge in the back. Chance to tie it here for Schultz as we are in a close one here in the 11th district. First one good.
Just under a minute, well, I wouldn't say just under, about 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah.
Both teams looking to go to halftime with some momentum.
Oh, yeah. And we kind of failed in the first quarter to execute something. No good there from Schultz, so it'll still be a 1-point lead for Breckenridge County. You might see a one-shot scenario. Sam Weiss on the floor and Connor Bevel. It's 5 seniors out there for the Fighting Tigers. Bevel's going to let it go from 3. A little long. Hunt comes away with it. And now Hancock County can dictate the last possession of the quarter if they choose for this to be that very possession. Looks like they are. London with it now. Good defense from Bevel. Off Hunt's knee. Somebody's going to have to shoot it. Wilson with a prayer, no shot. It would have been good if it went. And Caden, with the blink of the eye, the first half is over. We are going to head to halftime. It's a 1-point lead for the home team in a game that's been back and forth the whole half. And if that's a precursor to what the second half holds, we are in for a treat. Maybe you're in for a treat at home. Maybe dessert. You had your supper. We've got 10 minutes. You got any ice cream in your freezer? It's time for a bowl. Go get you a bowl of ice cream. We'll be back with you after we run some ads for the second half. Welcome back to Tiger Arena here. If you're eating that ice cream, I would say let us know in the comments what flavor it is. Caden, you got a flavor of ice cream?
You know, I like a lot of chocolate stuff, so like your triple chocolates, those are usually good. But my favorite ice cream is 100% birthday cake.
Okay, that's usually not chocolate, so that's a.
But like your classics with the cookies and cream, and then my extra chocolatey chocolate.
Yeah.
But you know, if I'm going out somewhere, like a Baskin Robbins, my favorite's Cold Stone, personally.
Yeah, that can be heavy, but it's good. It's good. They get those metal spoons out and mash it up. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Man, Cold Stone. that's where it's at. Birthday cake remix.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
Well, we're hoping for a first half remix here because that first half was exciting. As Grimes starts it out with an exclamation point, gets the basket to go and a foul. He had 4 points in the first half, 2 more there, and with 1 to follow. It's a 3-point game as Hancock County was able to sort of ride the success of their 3-point shooting early, but then that dried up a bit, and they're now trailing. 4-point lead for the Fighting Tigers. Roberts to Wilson. Thought about the shot, a little hesitant. He started hot, but cooled. He has a team high 8.
You know, if you're Hancock County, I would look to drive in more.
Yeah, they like you say in the first half, Caden, they settled for a lot of perimeter shots. London, he's driving here. Unable to get the floater to go, tracked his own miss. Got that one in. His first points of the night. And we're back to a one-possession game. This one has the feeling of a one-possession game. Flood. Oh, wow. That looked like a couple of football players high-pointing a pass. Wide receiver and defensive back. Roberts picking up the foul. Both players elevating.
Except in football, that wouldn't have been I wouldn't have called that. That's not a flag.
No, yeah. Well, you're a football player.
Yeah.
Well, I remember seeing you at wide receiver and DB.
More of the cornerback.
Yeah. Flood traveled. But I remember you were out there. Remember watching you in Breck Live with our companion Simon Green. You know, he commentated a lot of your football days.
TPC,
shout out Simon. Wilson driving in on Nottingham. They're going to count the basket. He's up to 10 points. First player on either side to get to double figures. And that ties it up. Hancock County a chance to take the lead. Sam Weiss checking in for Jake Flood. Wilson at the line for the season. 89%, so he's almost a guarantee. That's almost a guarantee. I mean, it's not, but almost. Grimes tried that. It bounces twice. Board stepping on the line. No call. Hunt's driving. He's got bowling. Miller able to affect the shot. It's going to stay here. Good defense there from Miller, but nobody there to collect the rebound. London gets it in from Wilson. He's working on Grimes. Finds Schultz. He could shoot it. Board came out too strong. London gets past Grimes. Layup's good. I think that was another chance of overcommitting on defense, causing a chain reaction of bad things. 3-point lead for the Hornets. Grimes looking to erase the lead. Unable to do so, but Nottingham down low can do it the old-fashioned way. No, I was excited for a call there, but Nottingham will go to the line. Trying to paint it like a picture, Caden, and it didn't work out that time. But I've done it for both teams. Said Schultz, he won't miss 2 in a row. He didn't.
That's true.
Here at Breck Live, we try to be neutral in our Breckenridge County colors.
With Breck in the name.
We just like basketball. We just like sports. Like, it's fine. We get excited for our guys, and somebody on the other team makes a good play. It's exciting. Nottingham, chance to knock these down. He does. He's a good free throw shooter in my book.
Kind of a bigger lineup here for Breck County.
Yeah. Maybe looking to contest some of those threes, get the hand up. We saw Carwile do that successfully. He's not on the court right now, but Galloway on Hunt to Bowling. Schultz now, Brockman picking him up.
Good defensive possession here.
Yeah.
The Tigers.
Yeah, that's good. Shuffling, that's going to be a kickball. That is good defense. Coach LaGrange leading the cheer, leading the applause as he tries to keep his side fired up. It's a 1-point game. Wilson gets it from Hunt to Bowling. Oh, almost away, but Hunt's able to corral it. London past Brockman. Brockman recovers. Bowling thought about it. Step back on Galloway. No good.
Good move.
Yeah, got it the open look. And that's a shot that more people are doing these days, that step back three. Grimes.
Same spot.
Same spot. At that time, same result. And it's a potential odd man situation. But behind the back, London loses it. Nottingham going in hard. He's pulled to the floor, and the cushion that says Breckenridge County absorbs the blow. I always hate to see people take a hard fall. We saw that a lot in the girls' game. Both teams just hitting the floor, not leaving anything to chance in this rivalry. Nottingham a chance to tie this up. I'm telling you, he's a good free throw shooter. Anybody who's saying otherwise is crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at stats, but, like, I think moments matter. Like, maybe the stats might show one thing, but he's knocked down his free throws here tonight. And I'd say he's going to bury this one, too. Oh, goodness. That's all right,
yeah,
Ryan.
Let's not.
Hey,
let's not try to. No more predicting.
Hey, well, I predicted a good game, and that's happening. Nottingham with the steal. Hawk Amsted's in the game now for the Fighting Tigers. And that is a travel. Brockman, ball to the referee. Thankfully, Brady didn't throw that bullet pass to the referee. He'd have been teed up. Kind of like J.J. Reddick one time when he played for the Pelicans. You ever see that clip?
Don't think so.
He rolls the ball to the official, and the official gave him a tech. Now he's coaching, but this game is tied. Jones, those feet were
that was
sliding around. Bowen thought about it. London tried to force it down to Jones. Amstutz comes away with it, looks up for Brockman. Oh, and just a little bit not on the same page there. Reading from a different script. Caden, you got to hit that mute button.
That's on me.
On those coughs. Tell me about get off my prediction. How about we hit that mute button?
That's on me. That's on me.
We're going to cough. You have sensitive ears. I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
I've done that before.
Guess they didn't hit it hard enough.
Yeah. They'll see the light come on. Brockman to Galloway. Galloway to Brockman. Somebody need to Brady bringing it up. He can pass it. Amstutz can shoot it. Yes, he can. Brockman absorbed a healthy shot on that one to free up Hawk for that shot.
Good old screen, man.
Yeah. Boland hesitated at first. Usually that means a miss, but the tip out into the crowd.
Almost wanted to go for it.
Yeah. That was over in the direction of one Mr. Kennedy on the, no, never mind, that wasn't Mr. Kennedy. It's a guy that looks like Mr. Kennedy, but it's not. From the back of the head looks like Mr. Kennedy. Don't you think?
In a way, I can see it.
Yeah, Mr. Kennedy's in the hat on the right. There we go. Oops. Sorry, John. So a 3-point lead. 3:22 to go. Nottingham, a rare three from him. No good, but Flood up for the rebound. That's a jump ball as London got it. Hancock County keeps possession. He's feeling that one, but he, for the cause. Ryan doesn't shoot a lot of threes. He knocks them down in the, I mean, you see him make them, but that was close, just a little short. Wilson in to Bowling. London checking out of the game. Maxwell in. Payne in there as well as Jones. And nobody there to get it. Flood gets the steal. Jones is going to contest him. Oh, hard fall. Landed. The basket's good. Jake's looking to get up off of that one. Ooh, he felt that. Probably got some boards tattooed on his forehead.
I say it looked like he hit his head, his face down on the ground.
Yeah, but able to get it to go, and he's got to shoot this free throw. He's got 8 points, looking to make it 9. No good, no foul from Nottingham. 5-point lead. Breckinridge County able to put a little distance. Wilson's got 2 open of a 3. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't be saying oh my goodness like that if we hadn't seen this for multiple games. And that was just off of a transition, but nobody picking up the guy who's got the most points for the opponent, top scorer for the opponent. Amstutz for 3, no good. Galloway with the rebound. Spin move down low. In and out, everything but the basket. And we are gambling in the backcourt once again, which means we could be caught out here. Wilson, oh, that is a
good move.
Ooh. Wilson holding Nottingham there. And then Hunt with the foul. I think they're going to say that's on the floor there. But no, it's their 5th foul. So that's 2 shots. So the call was on the floor, but because of the rule, and Hancock County now in the penalty, Breckinridge County with just 1 team foul here in this second half. And I know what maybe some people who are maybe not so neutral towards Breckinridge County, they're going to say things like, my goodness, Breck gets a lot of calls, but you've watched the game. We're driving to the basket, and Hancock County is pulling us to the ground. Like, that's how you get calls. You drive to the basket.
Yeah, Hancock County is doing a lot of shooting threes and jump shots. They're not really being aggressive when it comes to the offensive side.
Yeah. And that is a foul. They're going to give that one on Grimes. As we're still, it's a 2-point game. Wilson to take it out into Bowling. The press is on, though. Just got to let it do what it does. Let it do what it does. It's working right now. Wilson into the front court, but that used some time, used some energy from Hancock County. Maxwell receives it. Grimes on him. Here's Bowling. He's knocked down some threes. Can't back off of him. Payne thought about the step back. Grimes going for the steal. No good. We gambled. And then he's going to foul. And that's a tough one, Caden. Coming in from the back. Sometimes even if you make a clean rip, because you're coming in from the back, you'll see that whistle blow. And, well, that one we heard it ring out here in Tiger Arena. Wilson looking to inbound. Hunt in the backcourt. He knocked down a 3 early. We're slapping around. Gotta watch out. And we got a timeout. I get why you call it, but there were 3 players right there around the ball just slapping, and he was able to get that pass away. Bolin knocked the 3-pointer down. I'm sure there are many coaches out there who call the timeout only to see the three-pointer go in, but you have to, I think, as the coach there. It was looking chaotic at best.
With a minute and 13 left to go in the third quarter, 2-point ball game. Hancock County's not, they're hitting threes, but they're also shooting and missing a lot as well.
Yeah.
So, really if you're Hancock County, you need to look to, you're in the deficit right now. I would probably look to go to the basket this last minute.
Yeah.
Extend this third quarter.
I'd put it in Wilson's hands. He's got 14, leading all scorers in the game. He looks the most comfortable with the ball. He's averaging 17. Yeah, let's see what they draw up. Maxwell working on Amstutz. That's a lot of pressure. Wilson, this is a mismatch right here. Wilson all the way, they get the block, but it's not going to be, they do give it as an act of shooting. Three on it's Wilson with a chance to tie. Like we said, a 90% free throw shooter on the season. Pretty automatic. And that's not a small volume. He's over 30 free throw attempts on the season already. That's just nothing but net. Tied up. Woo. You better get your popcorn ready for the fourth quarter. 1 minute to go in the third. In this rivalry that goes back a ways. Grimes working on Bolin, but they got Bolin for the foul. That's free throws for Grimes. Grimes with a chance to make these free throws and restore the lead for the Fighting Tigers. Caden, I've got a habit where I bounce my leg when I'm energized. Are you a nervous leg bouncer?
I wouldn't really say when I'm nervous, but it's just,
I don't know if that's the term, but because I can do it when I'm excited. I think I just have restless legs. But basically my legs bounce.
It depends on how I'm sitting.
Got a lane violation on shot missed anyway, and pretty sure Hancock County got the rebound anyway. But now they're going to have a chance to. Remember, Breckenridge County was up by 5 in this quarter. Wilson working on the bullet Brockman. Amstutz staying with him. Good defense from Hawk. Bolin looking for Maxwell. Brockman with the steal. Good steal from the bullet. And Board is fouled by Maxwell.
It's a good call. It's
2 shots for the freshman, Caleb Board. Brady Brockman making his defensive presence well known. 2 shots here from Board. These have to be made.
Yes.
Not these just for him, just for the whole team. Free throws have to be made. Hancock County's free throw percentage as a team, 73.5. Board able to knock that one down. I bring that up to say the Breckenridge County free throw percentage as a team, 61.9. So if it turns into a free throw game, I don't like our chances if that's what it takes statistically. But moments matter more than stats. Board showing a poise beyond his years as he knocks those 2 down to restore the lead to 2. Hancock County 20 seconds on the clock, looking to end the quarter on a positive note. Payne drives past Amstutz, jump stop, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line. He's a solid free throw shooter as well, over 72%. Chance to tie it up yet again. First one's good.
you know, as a scorer, as a shooter, you know, sometimes if you're not doing well in the game, the best thing you can get is a free throw.
Sure.
See one go in, feel the shot.
Yeah. Get to the free throw line. That is the way to restore some rhythm. Of course, it doesn't help if you go 0 for 2.
Well, no, but
Payne goes 2 for 2.
Then you might be in a slump, and you might be stuck in it.
Time to come out of the game. So, 10 seconds. Breckenridge County looking to get a shot. Flood just now checks the clock. Knows he's got to go. Brockman's going to have to force it. Floater, no good. And that's going to take us to the fourth with a tie game, Caden. We couldn't have a different there could not be more contrast than the two games we've seen tonight. The girls' game was just a comprehensive performance by the home team, but the boys' game is in the balance. Who could pick a winner right now? I mean, you could make the case for either team. You can make a case for either team to lose.
There's not really a whole lot. There's not a momentum going towards one side. It's been a heavily back and forth game. That third quarter had several free throws throughout. You know, so I mean, there's not really a whole lot of momentum here going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I say whoever's in the lead, you make this prediction. All right.
All right.
Whoever is in the lead at 3 minutes. Okay. I think we'll pull it out in the end.
You know, I'm gonna just to be a contrarian, I'm gonna say whoever's got the lead at 3 minutes loses. Because both teams have shown they can come back.
Write it down.
Okay, 3 minutes. Check the score. I got that written down. It just feels like the kind of game where there's going to be a late run. Whoever's behind is going to, yeah.
I think coming out right here.
That's what we've seen all game, like back and forth.
I think coming out right here in this fourth quarter, I think it's going to start. One team's going to go on a run here.
Well, Jake Flood starts it for Breckenridge County.
And I think if you're the Tigers right now, honestly, I wouldn't be mad at the press. It worked early in the game. You didn't do it that entire fourth or third quarter. I think if you come out in the press, I think you do it a couple times. See if it's working. If it's not working, get out of it.
Wilson steps on the line after some crafty dribbling, but he just stepped on the line right there, unable to find a teammate. Now that's a fun little change. Our pep section chanting, "We can't hear you." We'll take it. But board to Carwile. Carwile, long two. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, he can shoot the ball. Now it's up by 4. 4 point
right
lead.
Here, if you're break, you definitely don't want to give up a 3.
No. You get the feeling they're going to take one, though.
That's good ball movement there.
Roberts, no good. Flood secures the rebound, and this is a solid start to the final frame for the home team.
Need a bucket right here.
Managed to get baskets on the first 2 possessions.
This is where you don't want to force a shot.
Right.
You have the ball. You got a couple stops. That's where you want a bucket here.
Flood to Miller. Miller working on London. Tries to spin. There's Schultz. Got the strip. 3-on-2. Nottingham's trailing. What a finish with the left. Yeah. I thought he'd gotten a little too far under, but able to spin it. The English off the backboard. Carwile, that's a tough spot to pick it up. Woo! And a timeout called by Coach LaGrange. He's going to go for a full.
I think it's a good timeout.
Yeah, that was a
little mishap on offense there. They brought a little bit of pressure. Killed their momentum, like I said before.
Yeah.
Whoever's going to have the momentum going into 3 minutes, I think they're going to pull it out.
Take a little air out of the game. But we've seen runs. Breckenridge County is ahead. Hancock County made that 9-0 run in the space of a minute in the first quarter with the wholesale lineup change. And then Breckinridge County comes back. It's back. It's fourth. 4 points here. Tied. 5 points for other team. Tied. So that's why I'm thinking if the game goes on indefinitely, they would just keep trading the lead forever. Like, this is that kind of game. Neither team so far has shown the ability to take the lead and keep it, obviously, since the score is tied and it's going back and forth. But there's not really anything that either team's doing that makes you think they can. There'll be a turnover, a forced shot, something like that, that's just not going to, you just don't get the sense that consistent close in the game. Think of like a baseball term. Neither of these teams would be a closer. You wouldn't bring these guys out of the bullpen to close the game. Carlisle into Nottingham. Foul on the floor.
And I think that last possession for Brett County, before the timeout, Jonah, they were getting pressured with the ball. It looked like they were trying to hold it. They didn't have a whole lot of action going on offense. And they let Jonah just kind of dribbling and not really going anywhere with the ball,
Yeah, well, Nottingham got that to go. Takes the lead back to 4. Carlisle got to watch out. Roberts would be a little quick to get around him. They switch flood onto him.
This is where you don't want to gamble too much.
Yeah, no need. London staring down Carlisle. Gets Schultz, who had a shot, passed it up, and they get a foul on Flood. I really thought he'd have taken that because the board was out there to contest. Not the tallest player on the court right now, but, just in the 9th grade, so he could still have a little growth spurt in there. Roberts taking it out, looking for Wilson. They had him. There he is. He's got the freshman on him, Board. Wilson might look to just rise over him. He does. Ooh, left a lot to be desired with the shot, though. Flood.
Force it.
Yeah. Oh,
that's a good steal.
That is a good steal. London. A missed layup there, no call. Nottingham up to Board, good pass. But Board, before he dribbled, took a step. Grimes for Flood. And now it's 5:04 to go here in the game. This one is still anybody's for the taking. Hancock County has taken a lot of threes, and they've really, I don't know if they've made one in the last 6 minutes of play. Been a lot of free throws and layups, but they were making them early, and if they can reignite that particular part of their game, they could throw a cat among the pigeons. Hunt down low. We'll see who this goes on. 2 players making a play on the ball, Miller and Nottingham. That's 4 on Nottingham, who would be a loss, big loss. He's got 10 points, so to lose him would be a huge blow, and he's a good defender. Hunt at the line for this solid free throw shooting team. Nottingham will have to come out with that foul trouble, and that's just it's a tough one. Galloway in the game. Galloway has shown some good passing off the bench tonight. Very fundamental player, Todd Galloway. Hunt, both good. It is now a 1-possession game, 49-47.
Need a bucket in a big way right now.
Oh, but if we were playing tennis, that's an unforced error. No pressure on the ball, just slips through Grimes' hands. Maybe the pass was a little high, but you wouldn't have thought that was coming.
In baseball, we always say, if it touches your hands, you got to catch it.
Okay. Hunt to Bolin. Thought about the 3. Galloway's there, though. Wilson was able to get free. Oh, that's a bad pass from Hunt. Miller's going to let Oh, Miller! I don't think he knew Hunt was coming. Got lucky with that. They're going to pull up for 2. Wilson with the rebound.
I don't think Jonah was expected to be that wide open.
Yeah. Wilson's been the man for Hancock County tonight. He's comfortable on the ball. He's driving hard to the basket. He's going to get that foul. I think that's a call that he made the official make by putting his head down and going to the rim. And he's shooting over 90%. He was 89.7 coming into this game, so he's over 90% now. He hadn't missed one tonight.
Just under 4 minutes. I mean, he's looking on top.
Yeah, could tie the game up. I mean, it's as good as a layup when he goes to the free throw line. That's one of those shots that's the same for everybody. A free throw, nobody's defending you, same distance. Oh, but it rims out. That is rare. Look out your window and see if you can spot a unicorn, because you're not going to see Wilson miss that much. Carwile to Galloway. Oh, Hunt with the knock away. It's a scramble now. It's a frantic possession. Grimes no good. Carwile cleaning up the offensive glass. Still a one-possession game, though.
Need to stop here.
Wilson says go to the other side. He's looking to work for it. Hunt with Galloway. Bowling. Carwile on him. Schultz. Oh, and the pass was deflected. It was deflected. I saw the deflection, or I thought I did, from here. I know that you're going to ask for that as the home team. It looked like, you go for like a bounce pass, and when the ball just kind of rolls out of bounds, somebody has to bounce off somebody. Wilson, uh-oh. There it is. He's up to 20 points for the game.
Tie ball game with 3 minutes left,
Hey, we said 3 minutes, but it's tied. What does that mean? Kaden, what does it mean?
Momentum.
We didn't plan
There's
for
no
this.
momentum.
We don't know who's going to win. Check the score at 3 minutes, and as the clock ticked to 3, it's a tie game. We don't know what's going to happen. Neither do you at home. Just watch it. Flood with the floater. Back to a Breckinridge County lead. Wilson driving, wild shot, but Galloway with the...
He looks a little injured on that.
Foul. Yeah, Wilson is down. Hancock County holding their breath. He's up. Yeah, he's good. And he's going to remember he missed that free throw. And the competitor that he is, he's going to look to tie the game for his team. Yeah, we did not plan for the tie game with our 3-minute prediction. If you just joined us, Caden said whoever was ahead at 3 minutes was going to win. I said I felt like whoever had the lead at 3 minutes left was going to lose due to the back and forth nature of the game, and it was tied.
Does that mean overtime?
Hey, maybe. This is a good game. Now the referee's looking up at the band. He wags his finger. Don't do that. I said that earlier. You just got to be smarter, because that's a technical foul. They did it again in defiance of the official. He did not do anything. Grimes is trapped. Timeout, Coach LaGrange. So if you're sitting there at home wondering how much time is left, it's 2 minutes, 29 seconds. As soon as we update our laptop, we can get our old scoreboard back. But right now it's working for the thing that matters most, and that's the score. And it has been back and forth. It has been almost like who wants to win the game, which team, and just take it, but neither team can. That's credit to both teams offensively, and also almost like defensively, you can't get a stop. That hurts too.
Hancock County's coming out with this pressure. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little bit of pressure from Breck. However, we're doing fairly well in our half-court defense, and you wouldn't want them to get a free shot off a bad rotation,
Right.
So, especially with the way some of them have been shooting tonight. Some of them been shooting better, others not so much. I mean, right now you definitely want to hug Wilson You don't want to let him have an open shot.
Not at
whatsoever.
all. Yeah, big players make big plays. Miller, that's a makeable jumper for him. Gets the kind roll. Extends it back to 3. 2:11 to go. They get it in Wilson's hands. He's coming downhill, the Euro step. No call on that. Good defense from the Fighting Tigers. Schultz defending Grimes. Flood catches in the corner. He's got his dribble. And we're under 2 minutes. 3-point lead for Breckenridge County. It's been back and forth all night.
This is where we got to get a good shot here.
Yeah, Miller with the post position. Got to get out of the paint. Don't want to give a 3-second here. There's Hawk Amstutz on the court with the ball a second ago. Grimes with it now. The defense from Bolin, they're looking for 5, and there's the foul. That's the 5th foul on Jones for Hancock County. You know, he didn't score, but you certainly felt his presence on the court. That defensively, you know, in there mixing it up. Payne back in the game for the Hornets. And that's only 2 fouls on Hancock County, so they still have 2 to give. So you can be aggressive, maybe going to force a steal.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you can be aggressive
with
here.
a minute 30. You may want to be aggressive. You know, get them to the point where you can quickly get a foul, put them in the bonus if you have to, for time's sake.
Amstutz with a pass really high. Right now, just moving the ball around. London with the foul. But they're thinking, you know, kind of like what you were saying, get close to that. If you need the free throws, if it gets close enough that you're within distance of that and you don't have to foul, because then you can get guys running around chasing each other. And they got to pass it in. Timeout, Coach LaGrange. That'd be 1 to go for the Fighting Tigers. 1 timeout left, 2 for the Hornets, if that comes into play. So if you've joined us right now and you're sitting at home, you're watching a thrilling chapter in this long-standing rivalry. It's been back and forth all night. The first quarter kind of showed us what kind of game it was going to be. Hancock County came out 6-1 up early, knocking down some threes. Breckenridge County steadies the ship, gets up 10-8. And then a timeout, wholesale lineup changes. Suddenly it's 17-10, Hancock County. Breckenridge County comes back and reclaims the lead. It's been back and forth for the duration. And with just 1 minute, 21 seconds on the in-house clock, Caden, what kind of play we're going to see coming out of this timeout for the Fighting Tigers? What would you do? Put the coach hat on.
You know, I would probably look to get they're running a really heavy. I thought it was man at first. It could be a 2-3 man look. We'll see. Out of this, it looks like they're in man. Maybe get some pick and roll action. Maybe get a mismatch somewhere off ball. You know, off ball. Get a mismatch.
Because you don't have to score. Oh, Schultz going after Nottingham in the backcourt, and there's the foul. We knew he was going to. When you're coming in like that, its foul is imminent. So from here on out, both teams with 4 team fouls. So it is 2 free throws for each team from here on to the end of the game. And if it comes to free throws, I don't like Breckenridge County's chances. Hancock County is the better free throw shooting team. Miller with a high rainbow pass, but Amstutz secured it. Double team. Nottingham secure with it. Remember, Breckenridge County doesn't have to score. And there's Wilson going for the foul. Miller to the line. And if you're going to have a player on the line for Breckenridge County, Jonah Miller is the best free throw shooter by percentage and volume on the team. Doesn't mean he's immune to the miss, so anything could happen. But at least that moves it to 2 possessions. There's 1 minute, 3 seconds there on the clock.
You know, people say 2 possessions. It's really one.
It could be a 4-point play. You're right.
Technically speaking.
Yeah, if we see that. Although with this kind of game, you never know. But now barring some kind of technical, intentional foul situation, it's a 2-possession game. Wilson, he definitely forced that one. Nottingham's got to dribble it out. He's got Flood ahead. Flood in acres of space, lays it in, bumps it to 9, and now time is against the Hornets. They need something. Bowen pulls a long 3, no good, and the game's slipping away. I think that's going to potentially do it. And it's amazing how in a game like this, it's been this close, just how it can disappear like that. That's sports for you. You know, Wilson, he's had the most scoring of any player in the game, and yet when he went to shoot that 3, it looked like he kind of fumbled it before he shot it. He wasn't quite ready to shoot, and he forced it, and they missed. The rebound, the pass ahead, Flood lays it in. Boland trying to make something happen, shoots it from 24 feet, no good. And then, there you go. Miller's foul going to the line, chance to bump it to a 9-point lead with 30 seconds left. Just that fast, it happened so quickly.
And from the looks of, the Fighting Tigers scoring, this is what they're going to have to do to win games. They're either going to need to have one player have a really great game,
yep,
or they're going to have a team-oriented, everybody contributes. On defense, everybody contributes, I think throughout this game, several people have steals. It's not just your guards. It's your big men are getting down there. Your big men are getting active. Everyone's scoring on offense. Everybody's getting rebounds. It's a team-oriented.
Yeah, 9 players. 9 players have scored tonight,
and that's what we're going to have. So far this season, we haven't had that. One outstanding player who averages 20 points a game, who's go get a bucket. You're going to have a team-oriented style game in order to pull out some of these wins.
Yeah, Miller leaves a little bit on that one. It is 3 possessions right now, barring some 4-point play. I guess if Jonah knocks this one down, which he does, Caden would still say it's a 2-possession game if you have 2 4-point plays back-to-back. So
possible.
It is possible. They're going to get a good look. Hunt for 3. That's an air ball. Miller corrals it, and that is probably too much. Too much. Coach LaGrange says for his team to stay down there and not follow in.
I didn't say anything before. So I said whoever has the lead at 3 minutes. We did take the lead at 2:45.
No, you can't. You can't.
But we were tied, so nobody had the lead. But, at 3, it was basically at 3 minutes. I think 15 seconds either direction is basically 3 minutes. We took the lead.
You're trying to rewrite history. Right?
I'm not. I said at 3 minutes. I think 2:45 is close enough to 3 minutes.
Is it, Caden?
I think it is.
Close enough?
It's close enough.
Is 2:46 close enough?
It is.
Is 2:58 close enough?
It definitely is.
It was still tied then.
You're right.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
We took I think you would admit that,
No, neither. What am I admitting?
You're admitting that.
Neither of us were correct. It's okay to be wrong.
No, it's not. I'm kidding.
Okay.
But
that's going to do it. As
we had the lead at 3 minutes.
Hancock County's not going to foul here. Jake Flood's got the ball. I think he just asked his assistant coach, "Can I shoot it?" I think
we're going to go dunk it, probably.
Oh, no. That would be a memory. Flood just puts the ball on the floor. Ryan Nottingham gives it to Jeremy Bennett at the scoreboard, and that's going to do it. Caden, what a game that was.
It was a really good game. Good defense. Like you said, Hancock County shot a lot of threes. We played good defense on a lot of them. We left a lot of them open.
Yeah.
But as far as aggressiveness goes, I think we won that battle.
And we got away with the shooting. Because if they make a couple more threes that were open, then it's a different ball game. But that's if. You play that by every game ever. And all that matters is the Fighting Tigers have moved to 3-0 in district play with their victories over Culverport, Hancock County, and Meade County now, halfway through the district schedule, looking to secure a top seed for the home district tournament game, which will be coming your way here in February on Breck Live, it has to be said, if we're able to do that. But this is going to be our last Breck Live broadcast of 2025. We have every plan to be with you every step of the way in 2026 on weeknights and home games. Maybe not every step of the way, but we'll be here. And Caden, you got any final thoughts from your alumni appearance?
I think we played a well team-oriented game, and that's what we're gonna have to do to win district. I mean, ultimately, right now, you want to win every game, but these district games matter more. So far, we're 2-0 or 3-0.
3-0, yep, in district play.
We win one more against Hancock and Meade. Preferably if you beat Meade. If you beat Meade here at home, I think we have a really, really good chance of pulling out the 1 seed, which gives us a better chance to win the districts.
Yeah. It's all to play for here as the first third of the season winds down. Maybe first quarter. There's still a lot of basketball to play, but Caden, it was fun spending the evening with you. We've been here for about 3 hours plus, more than that actually, including the setup time when the internet wasn't working. But thanks for being here. If I don't see you again, we'll see you later. But you know what? I'll talk to you in just a second after we say bye to the 110 people still watching. You know, if you're still watching, we're through. Go have some, I already said ice cream. Go to bed.
It's Thursday.
It's bedtime. Hey, thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.